Welcome to another viewing and reactive video brought by me, the J Dude, and today I'm gonna take a look at a piano in a house from Twilight-Tober Zone.
I think we've...
Yeah, my other glasses got broken, so I think I use these. In case you're wondering, who we in Scooby-Doo. Yeah, boo 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 boo. Honk.
A Piano in the House was the second episode written by Earl Hamner Jr. It has a classic
Who?
Twilight Zone premise behind it, and a distinctive performance by leading man Barry Morse. This isn't one of the more popular episodes of the series, but is it worth taking another look at? Arrogant theater critic Fitzgerald Fortune goes out to find a piano for his wife Esther's birthday. He purchases a player piano because he thinks his wife won't have enough talent to play it herself. When the instrument is dropped off at their home, they notice it has a strange effect on people. As music emits from it, depending on the tune, their hidden selves are revealed. It first happened at the curio shop when its grumpy owner turned pleasant. Then at Fortune's home when his stone-faced butler Marvin becomes giddy and joyful.
So basically it changes their personality, like 180 flip on their personalities. That's what I say.
Ever the caustic manipulator, Fortune curiously turns the piano on his wife, who can't help herself and admits she actually hates her cruel, sadistic husband. He plans on using it for kicks against the guests of Esther's birthday party, much to her disapproval. Fortune is an especially callous man, though, and has plenty of embarrassing schemes in mind. Earl Hamner
So he's basically much the bad guy of the show.
wrote 6 more episodes going into the last couple seasons of the show, and while this wasn't as good as his first, I don't think it's his worst. He departed from his usual southern charm to give us the story of a devious theater critic and a magical piano. The idea is solid, with a proper payoff, but it doesn't do as much as it could have in the middle of the script. There are some good character bits, though. Firstly, Barry Morse nails it as the despicable Fitzgerald Fortune.
How do you do? I'm Fitzgerald Fortune.
Yeah, not subtle at all. Like, it makes Scrooge McDuck sound subtle.
The theater critic.
Hell, it makes the eco-villains from Camp Planet sound subtle.
He's pretty much playing a caricature, but leans into it and makes Fortune a memorable villain.
If you're going to wait to depart tonight, do you think you could manage to do something about your face? My face? A party is supposed to be a happy occasion. Do you think you could manage to be a little less miserable than usual?
There's no need to hurt his feelings, do you?
He has no feelings. The man's a clod.
It's not just his delivery and demeanor, but his look that also informs the character. Just an indelible performance overall. Earl Hamner later admitted that Fortune wasn't really based on anyone in particular. It was a stereotyped idea of what Hamner thought a critic to be like. That's definitely evident in how he's written. However, again, Morse's acting at least saves this archetype from being boring, as his twisted presence is entertaining to watch. The Oscar-nominated Joan Hackett as Fitzgerald's wife Esther brings a sense of elegance to the episode. You can tell she's a decent-hearted person, which makes us wonder how she got stuck with this guy in the first place. When her true feelings are brought out through the piano's playing of Saber Dance, we see her best work in the installment.
I've controlled myself for 6 years. And I can't stand it any longer. I was a stupid child when I married you. You're just a sadistic fiend. You take pleasure in humiliating me in front of your clothes.
I recognize that music from the Simpsons episode where Bart uses Grandpa's false teeth and Bart uses it to hang on a ceiling fan. That's the exact same music played. Not the exact same tone, but that's the exact same music.
Friends, it's a great relief to tell you what I really think about you. I thought you needed me. I thought you needed my love, but you don't. You just need someone to bully and to torture when you feel like it. I tried to love you, but I hate you. I hate you!
Another familiar face that
Burn.
made an impression here was Cyril Delavante. In his 4th of 5 Zone appearances, his Marvin the Butler steals a few scenes.
I treat you atrociously.
Oh, you don't bother me, Mr. Fortune. You tickle me. Oh.
I am so high.
Marvin got happy to the song Smiles, and his laughter at Mr. Fortune would come back around to be a story point at the end.
Boom, boom. The twist spoilers.
After using the piano to reveal his friend Greg had an affair with his wife, and house guest Marge fantasizes about dancing as a little girl named Tina, dreaming of being slender and finding her true love, Fortune asks his wife to play a particular role to bring out the devil in someone. However, she switches the tune from Melody in F to Brahms' Lullaby. Soon, Fitzgerald starts to be affected by the song and admits he's really just a scared little boy who only likes to hurt people. The guests begin to leave.
Yeah, that twist is not that great. We should have seen this coming like a mile away. You can see that twist coming like a mile away, like 100 miles away to be exact. So that's not a very good twist.
Including Esther, who steps away with Greg. This enrages Fortune, who tears up his living room
Ooh.
and rips out the piano roll. Marvin enters the room and takes pity on him.
Still more chalant than Tommy Wiseau's tantrum in the room.
And the broken down as the episode concludes. The scene with Greg admitting he's been with Fortune's wife was a decent little twist, but the critics' humiliation of Marge was especially cruel.
Ugh.
He plays Debussy's Claire de Lune as the woman retreats into a fantasy as someone else who doesn't have her physical appearance. We see Marge make a joke of her weight a few times before this, and her reaction to the music shows
Yeah,
the
that
whole
was
party
fat shaming
a
back
private
then.
side that she obviously wanted hidden. When Fortune stops the music and the guests laugh at her, it makes us want to see the critics' comeuppance even more.
Oh.
This episode does deliver that.
If you leave me, I'm going to be very naughty.
His breakdown
Oh,
works out pretty well
That sounds nasty for some reason.
because it explains some of his actions. I particularly liked his excuse to Esther.
I don't know how to return love except as a child does, with shrieks and blows and indifference.
Marvin comes in after everyone's left to bring back around his laughing at Fortune's antics from earlier.
Don't laugh at me. I'm not laughing, Mr. Fortune. You're not funny anymore.
This was director David Green's
Burn.
Twilight Zone episode. While it's not nearly one of the greats, I think he did a decent job with it. Most of the credit would have to go to the actors, specifically Barry Morse, for raising a piano in the house from the lower tier of installments into a passable effort. That and the music choices made it a decent watch. I'd lightly recommend it for those reasons. So follow the music and listen closely. Those soft, subtle notes might be emanating from the
Twilight Zone. Well, there you have it, my viewing and reacting to Twilight-Tober Zone's A Piano in a House. If there's anything else you want to view and react to, please let me know in the comment section below.